Good morning, children. Today, let's discuss the exercise on the selfish giant. So, the first question said write the synonyms of the words given from the story. The starting letter of the synonym has been given. So, the first word was particular. Now, any idea? Particular? Let me give you a clue. It ends in a C. The second letter is P. Yes, you've got it right. It's specific. 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 SPE. CI. FIC. Really, this was a no brainer. Actually. 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 Huge. Yeah, this is a good one. Some of you must have written giant, I'm very sure. So the right word is gigantic. GIGANTIC. I repeat, GIGANTIC. Gigantic. Alright? Even gargantuan is another word, but let's not talk about gargantuan right now. Let's focus on gigantic. Wandering, not wandering, it's wondering. Yes, of course, thinking. Ago, 20 years ago. So 20 years before. You've read a lot of ago in your history lessons, classes 4 and 5. So, before. Withered. The flowers withered. So, another word with a W. Has a WI. Also has an L. Any idea? Yes, you are right. Wilted. WILTED. Satisfied. Satisfied. Someone was satisfied. Contented. CONTENDED. Contented. CONTEN. DED. Contented. Tumble. Easiest. Just a 4-letter word. Fall. FALL. Prosecuted. Yes, it was written on the board. Remember, trespassers will be prosecuted. So, who are trespassers? People who go into a property without the required permission, right? Or who try to build something over there or pass through it or do something to that property. So, they would be taken to the court. So, the word here would be tried. TRIED. I repeat, TRIED. So prosecuted means tried. Tried means, you stand a trial. You are in front of a judge in a court of law. Spikes. Yes, shoes also have spikes. Doors have spikes. Hair has spikes. These days, coronavirus, the images they draw, it has spikes. So spikes means nails. NAILS. No, not these nails. The nails, the keel, nails, right, which you drive on the walls, into the walls rather. Replace the underlined word in the sentence with a word used in the story. The clue to the word is given in the brackets. The children cantered away at once. So we have discussed this word canter on many occasions. So cantered means to run fast. So the word would be ran, RAN. The giant strode in and cried out loud. So he was shouting, right? So what's another word for shouting? Bawl. Not BOWL, it's BAWL. BAWL, bawl. He saw huge pieces of snow. Yeah, it's a difficult word. Somebody might have got it right. Okay, let me tell you, it has a G in between and an M in between. Fragments. 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 Alright, excellent. A blanket of ice chilled the ground and hardened the plants into hard, lifeless spikes. Hard. And the word starts with an S. My God, what can be the word for hard with an S? Just think over it. So, children, did you think? Hard, stiff, S-T-I-F-F, S-T-I-F-F, stiff. It was the fragrance of flowers. Easy. Fragrance means smell. S-M-E-L-L. So let's turn the page over. Alright. The next one says, the giant showed delight. And the word starts with a B. This is a difficult one, children. I'll give you the word. B-O-U-Y-A-N-T. Can you try pronouncing it? B-O-U-Y-A-N-T. Buoyant. Buoyant means, actually what buoyant means is something which floats, right? So when you grow up, you learn the principle of buoyancy in physics, right? So anything that floats is called buoyant. So even when you are very happy, that's called being buoyant. So the giant showed delight. That means he was buoyant. The breeze was not harsh. It was gentle. G-E-N-T-L-E. Gentle. B-O-U-Y-A-N-T. Buoyant. Gentle. Looking at the empty branches of a chestnut tree. Empty. Bare. B-A-R-E. Bare. B-A-R-E. Right? So bare means khali, empty. The giant lifted him high up. Lifted the child high up. Scooped. S-C-O-O-P-E-D. Have you seen scoops of ice creams? How do they scoop? They take the spoon inside and they just scoop it from the from the bucket and they put it in a cone, right? So scoop means to lift high up. He set him among the icy thin branches. Another word for branches, thin branches, that starts with a B. Think. B-O-U-G-H-S. Boughs. B-O-U-G-H-S. Boughs. Okay? All right. Now, let's come to the comprehension part. Identify the author of The Selfish Giant. So all of us know that it was written by Oscar Wilde, O-S-C-A-R, Oscar, W-I-L-D-E, Wilde. So in some lecture, I'll talk about Oscar Wilde in great detail. What board did the giant put outside his garden and why? So I told you about this board when we were discussing one of the words. So he put the board, trespassers will be prosecuted. Why? Because he didn't want the children or anyone to come in his garden and play, especially the children. What did the giant see when he woke up after the chilly winter? When he woke up after the chilly winter. Here should be a he. When he woke up after the chilly winter. So what did he see? He saw that his garden was full of bloom, right? And there were a lot of flowers over there. Children were playing. Why did the giant become sad? So he had banished the children, right? But later on when he saw children over there, he was very happy. He became sad because there was a young little boy he had met, but that boy had gone away. So the giant became very sad because that boy was not there. Who do you think was the little boy and what did he say to the giant? Tell me. See, towards the end of the story, it said that the little boy had marks on his hands and feet, right? So it's allegorical. Allegorical means it's a kind of a comparison between him, something which points to another, right? So it's allegorical, and it shows us that the child was none other than Jesus Christ. So the marks on the hands and the feet were there of Jesus Christ when he was put on the crucifix. And the child had actually turned the garden over into a nice beautiful bloom, right? And what did he say to the giant? He said to the giant that now you must follow me to another garden, right? And he took him to paradise. That means he took the giant's soul away to paradise with him, right? To the garden of love. Right, so this is how the story went ahead. And let me tell you, Oscar Wilde was one of the few writers who was very influenced by Christianity as a religion. He was a Christian himself, and he used to write a lot about religion, right? And this story is an allegorical story. Allegorical, allegorical story, okay? So allegorical means you use a setting or you use a symbol to point to something else, right? So here he has used the setting of the story of the garden, right, to point to a religious context where he sees Jesus Christ coming in and taking the giant away after the giant's heart is transformed by love. And the giant also goes to paradise, to the garden of love. So I hope you enjoyed listening to the story and you enjoyed the discussion itself, right? And I hope you will remember these words and would use them in your conversations, etc. Thank you very much. Have a good day.